Welcome, ladies, germs, and people in between. We are on the spectrum.
Yes, just like all of y'all.
And we are here to talk about some balls.
Let's go!
Some leather ones.
Today, we're doing a game episode instead of our normal episode. This is going to be the format going forward. We're going to do one topical episode a week and then one game episode a week. So on today's episode, we're going to do the game. You guys want to start with the topics or you want to go with games first?
Personally, I want to start with the topics.
You want to start with topics? Okay.
This guy loves performative intros.
I love performative intros.
This guy loves performative intros.
So good. All right, so topics first. I want to talk about what you were talking about because I am very heated about the Kings being fraudulent. So let's hear everybody's opinion. We'll start with the party that is not involved. Actually, no, you list your problems for it would probably make the most sense, and then we'll go.
Okay. I think that in the Western Conference, it is fairly top heavy.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I do think that the Kings being in the top makes sense. I don't know. They have such a great player in Sabonis.
Yeah.
30, 20, 10 on a great night.
Yeah.
De'Aaron Fox is a very, very smart player. They have a pretty decent bench as well.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they're a great matchup. I actually think they're, a nightmare matchup for other teams, but I think they're a great matchup for teams in the West.
Mm-hmm. I think my reason that I want multitude of reasons, but first reason, just off rip, new team together. They have all the chemistry of being together this season, but they're a new team together. So usually it takes a year or two for a team to get into the playoff swing. But on top of that, there's also the fact that I think that De'Aaron Fox's game is going to be non-conducive to playoff basketball.
I think De'Aaron Fox's shot selection is one of his highlights, other than his speed. I think he has such a great basketball IQ.
He does have a really good basketball IQ, but that's not going to cover up the fact that he's a terrible three-point shooter.
Disagree. He recently has been. I think he hit a game winner for three the other day, and that's not conducive of the whole story. But still, they've been on a hot streak recently, and one of them being a game winner from. Yeah.
I think that when it comes down to the playoff time, especially which we've seen throughout all seasons, he had one good shooting season. I think it was his sophomore or the year after that season in the league. But besides that, he has been a consistently mediocre three-point shooter throughout his entire career and has thrived mostly in transition when it comes to getting buckets. He, like you said, he is a high IQ player, so he makes it work within the half court offense, obviously. But I do think that when it comes down to it, he wants to be running in transition, and that's not going to be happening when he's playing a lot of the teams that are out in the West right now.
May I mention one more thing?
Yeah.
The Kings broke the franchise record for regular three-pointers made last night.
That's Kevin Huerter up on that boy.
That's Kevin Huerter.
That's
Barnes.
That's Harrison Barnes.
Yeah.
But that's what I was going to say is De'Aaron Fox isn't a great three-point shooter, but he's good enough that you can't leave him unguarded on the perimeter. He still draws at least a body.
Yeah.
And you've got Kevin Huerter, you've got Harrison Barnes, even Sabonis can shoot.
I don't know.
I don't think their spacing is going to be a problem.
I don't think that I think that it's when it's the point guard, it's much different. Like any other player, like it's much easier to hide having a bad 3-point shot. But when the person with the ball in their hands is not drawing people out, like you think of all the great point guards, especially
but
the
they
West.
don't. The Kings don't.
Screens.
The Kings don't run like De'Aaron Fox make a play type of offense. They do tons of screen arounds. They do. Kevin Huerter goes to the paint, whips back out. That's where how most of their plays are going.
But you're talking
Sabonis handoffs are like a lot of
how you're talking about this. I think the Sabonis handoff and pick and roll and all that stuff will stay because that is conducive. But I think that what we've seen like just throughout all of history is that teams like that in the playoffs start playing differently in the playoffs.
Before the Warriors, what we saw through all of history is that 3-point shooting teams don't win.
Okay,
and then,
if they want to, but you can't bet on the anomaly. I mean,
I am betting on the anomaly.
You're betting on the anomaly.
Well, I'm not. To be fair, I don't think they're coming out of the West, but I do think that I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised if they made it out of the West, but I think they are a dark horse. I think teams are scared to play the Kings, first round or second round.
I don't think anyone. I'm definitely not the type of person that like everyone's like, oh, I'm licking my chops at playing the Kings. I just think personally that when it comes down to the playoffs, teams that even established teams change the way that they play significantly to be much more hairball, much more half court. Mm-hmm. And I think that all of those things are going to be going in the opposite direction for what the Kings need to be successful. If they are the anomaly, I would love it. I would love to see De'Aaron Fox in the finals. I would be insane. I would love to see it. But I don't see it being a possibility.
Light the beam. That's all I have to say.
True.
I don't know. When that beam is lit, I don't know.
I guess that is valid. Did you want to talk? We were going to talk about one more topic before we.
You wanted to do the Warriors?
The Warriors. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, so I think that we're in agreement on this. I still trust. I still believe in the Warriors. But it is scary. It's scary right now. The way that the role players are playing, the way that I heard somebody, I don't know, I can't credit because I don't remember who it was, but I heard somebody talking about how, it was through the wire. We were talking about JaMychal Green. Being like, is like the fact that that's like their bench now instead of Livingston or Iguodala. Like the fact that that's their wing coming off the bench, that's scary for the Warriors. You don't want that. You don't want to be in that situation. But I don't know. I can't say that they're good, that I don't trust them like pulling it all together by the end of the season. Clearly, from my power rankings from last episode, if you didn't watch, go check it out now.
Do you think Wiggs is coming back?
No, I don't think so. And I think that that's the scariest thing for them.
I don't think if Wiggs isn't back, I don't think that. I think if Wiggs comes back, I give them a good chance. If he's not back, I don't think they
if Wiggs come back, yeah. If Wiggs comes back, it's crazy for them. But I'm going to just be in the realm of him not coming back because I don't think there's a high probability of it.
I don't think Clay or Poole is consistent enough.
I think
Clay. I trust Clay this season. Clay, even though the boxer doesn't always say he has been inefficient on nights, blah 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 blah, but he is. If you look at him playing, he is playing better defense. And he looks confident when he's taking shots.
But he's always been streaky. And he's not as good as he used to be.
But we say that, he's always been streaky, but he won 4 championships. And
he won 4 championships. He won 4 championships. 2 of them with... on most of them, he's been the third scorer. He was only the second scorer on one championship.
He's never been a
He'd have to be second right now.
He made however many points on 9 dribbles. But that's not his play style.
Right, but he'd have to be their second best scorer if Wiggs doesn't come back.
No, that's not true. That's not true though. I don't think. I think the problem and the reason that I'm most hesitant to trust the Warriors is because who really should be their second best scorer is Jordan Clarkson. Jordan Poole.
But he's inconsistent too.
Yeah. He is inconsistent, but think about that. If you have you have 2 inconsistent people that can go off for 30 and any given night, and then you have Draymond Green playing playoff basketball, and I'm trusting Draymond Green in the playoffs.
I trust Draymond.
Steph is always going to be double teamed.
Steph is consistently going to be double teamed. Of course, Steph, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, knowing that you're getting 14 points, 8 rebounds from Wiggins every game is so massive. That now you're relying. Now you've got a huge variance. If Steph's going. Steph's a great player. Of course, you know what you're getting from Steph.
Yeah.
If you don't get a good game out of Clay and Poole, you don't have a chance without Wiggins.
I think in a 7-game series, and in this championship, it wouldn't be crazy to say they win every home game.
Yeah,
possibly.
I think they win every home game, and they've proven that in the playoffs that they can win road games
against teams that are clearly better.
Yeah, true.
And if they have to play the Clippers...
not better than them. I would say, besides last year, not better than them.
If they have to play the Clippers... If they play the Clippers with no Wiggins, then you've got Kawhi and Paul George on Steph and Clay.
PGP, dude.
I've
never been fazed by Paul George in my life.
Paul George defense on Klay Thompson, I think he'll be all right.
I think he will be all right.
And Kawhi on Steph.
Kawhi on Steph is scary, but I think Paul George is going to score
by far the worst.
I think Paul George in the playoffs is going to score a fat 13 points a game.
But I'm not caring about Paul George's points. I'm caring about his defense on Clay.
Yeah, I think that if you're looking at just from defensive matchups, but I think that you do have have to be worried about Paul George scoring because when you look at that team, especially if they're going to run Russell Westbrook, which I'm begging them not to run Russell Westbrook. Please put the 6, bro.
Yeah.
Terrence Mann is so good with that.
He might start, but I don't think he's gonna. He hasn't been closing out games. Why would they make him close out games?
But even having him the offense coming out stagnant would be really detrimental against the Warriors team if they have anyone going that night besides that isn't named Wardell. Okay, but if they
my favorite line.
for real.
Second favorite.
Thank you. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I think that they are going to be. I think that they're going to have just as many offensive struggles as the Warriors are in this series. I just think that they're going to have a better defensive matchup. So they definitely. I think that's a scary matchup for them individually. But then you have to think about the other teams that they're going against. Warriors against the Kings. I'm liking that matchup. I'm liking Draymond.
It's a fun series.
I think it's a fun series, and I'm liking that. But I'm liking that matchup for the Warriors. The Suns. I'm liking that matchup for the Warriors.
Not if KD's back.
Not if KD's back. Yeah,
that depends.
Yeah,
arguably. I mean, okay, if you of course you put KD on any team.
Yeah.
Back on any team, they instantly become at minimum a second round team.
Yeah, for real.
But I don't know. I think that CP3's black hole of just
nah. I don't think you need anything.
Nonsense.
If KD is back, I don't think you need much out of CP3 at all. I think if CP3 is getting you 6 assists,
he literally just needs to not turn the ball over,
right?
And he has done that throughout his career. Like he has been a little bit more messy this season, but he does that. Like
but
holds.
The other thing is, the CP3 is turning the ball over in big moments. When he has to be a playmaker in big moments, you don't need a playmaker in big moments. You just give the ball to KD.
And he just gets a bucket.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Yes, but with the team that how they are right now, like I'm definitely taking the Warriors over them. Navs, I'm taking them. And who's the top? See them Nuggets. And Nuggets, I think is scary. I mean, I think the Warriors are very scary for the Nuggets. So I think the Warriors have a good matchup spread, and regardless of if they have Wiggins back. So I think that they definitely have. They definitely have a puncher's chance no matter what, because, I mean, Steph Curry, even though he's ironically like a smaller player in the league, he is like a heavyweight type guy. So that's like no matter what series they go into, he could just go off for a 40 or 50 piece and win them Game 7. You know.
I hope I'm wrong. Steph's my favorite player of all time, so I hope I'm wrong. But I don't think if Wiggs is not back, I don't think they have a chance.
We can't neglect coaching as well.
Steve Kerr is
being one of the greatest modern coaches that we've seen, and prior to the Warriors already having such a great catalog before being a coach, you can't count that out. I don't know. The Warriors have winning in their DNA. If they get a
as cliche as it is, it's just so true.
If they get a good road,
Steph, come on.
If they get a good road, I think they can potentially make it out. If they get a good road,
I agree. Well, I think that we're closer than I thought that we would be on that topic, so I think we're good to move on to. Let's get into the game today. Non-copyrighted, completely original game right here.
For sure.
We're gonna it's gonna be a point-based game where where everybody goes down the line. We're gonna have 5 different categories, 100 to 500 points, and we're just gonna go down the line and see who wins. Let's do rocket versus shoot to see who goes to pick the question. Best of one. Okay, there we go. So you get to pick first category. I will read off the categories to you, and I will read off the point totals. There's a little mechanic I added to make the game a little bit more original. If you want hint for the thing, you can take off 50% of the points that you would be getting for it, and you can get hints. I'll tell you what the type of hints they were before, because some of them are going to be...
And can we both answer?
You can both answer the question. Just whoever shoots up their hand first, I'll pick them. If you do raise your hand, it is like the non-copyrighted game where you have a certain amount of time, and then we'll move on to the next person.
I'm gonna do the hetero.
You gotta get that because it's quicker. All right, let's pull this up. All right, and then so the categories you have to choose from are 70s championships, 90s MVPs, 2000s injuries, 2010s All-Stars, and late 2010s and early 2020 defensive teams.
Yikes.
You get to pick first category, so...
I'll pull up all the answers and hints while you're doing that.
I'm gonna go 100 70s championships.
That's great to hear. Okay, so we have the 1971 to 72 season.
Okay. Champions? Well, I'll take a flyer. Celtics.
Celtics. That is incorrect. So you're at negative 100. Let me make sure I'm keeping these point totals. Oh my god, I don't think I have a pencil back. I can do it on my phone actually. Okay. Yeah, I just do it on my phone while we do them.
You can use my notes if you need.
Yeah, that would be helpful. Yeah, I'll use that. So we have thank you. So negative 100 there. You got a guess?
Boston Celtics. Oh,
That's so funny. Regardless, I give you the Bucks guess, but it's still wrong either way. So we're gonna get negative 100 for both.
That's pretty sick.
Okay, let me write down your guys' names. Okay.
You got my head.
That's so funny. Okay, so then it's gonna go over to Robbie. Do you need the categories read again, or do you know?
Go 2010s All-Stars for 300.
Do we not get the answer?
Oh, yeah. Just give the answer.
Oh, yes. Oh, my God. So true. Okay. It is the Lakers. And it would have been Wilt as the Finals MVP.
Okay. Damn, fair point.
Okay. So then you said...
I should have known you wouldn't have picked the Celtics one.
Yeah. I did. I did not put the Celtics one for the number one.
I was just thinking Kareem, but I guess.
Yeah, that both of them are very valid ones for the time. 2010's All-Stars 300.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have 2018-2019. I'll read you the stat line of this person. 7.3 PPG, 3.1 rebounds, 0.7 assists.
It's Rudy Gobert.
Oh, nope.
Really?
But I will read the rest of the stat line for you to be able to guess. So, 0.7 assists, 0.2 steals, 0.4 blocks, 0.4 turnovers, and 44.4 effective field goal rating.
Oh, I know who it is.
Yeah. It was a trick one. It was a trick one.
2018, 2019?
Yes.
Oh, man.
It's so funny that you picked 300s, too, because there was, like, all the others, some were, like, actual all-stars.
What's the hint?
The hint? Okay, so...
What category? Like, what would the hint be?
What would the hint be? This one actually does not have a hint category. This is the only one that doesn't have a hint category because there's a lot in the stat line.
Can you read the stats one more time?
Yeah, for sure.
7 points, 3 rebounds.
3 rebounds, 1 assist, 0 steals, half a block, half a turnover, 44 effective field goal rating.
Oh, wait.
I would have to set the timer.
Oh. I don't know.
All right. There's both of you. Did you raise your hand? You didn't raise your hand, right?
I didn't.
Okay, so you're clear, and then you got minus 100, or minus 300 for this one.
Yeah.
It is Dirk. It is the.
Yeah.
I figured it out. Yeah.
Randy told me all the bad stats.
I was gonna do D Wade, but his stats were too actually good that season. Like it was 15, 4, and 4. So I was like, that's the most bland stat line ever.
I should have waited because I just heard it was 7 points. Who's an all-star with 7 points? Rudy Gobert.
I thought you should have listened to rebounds next because you heard the rebounds, but I'd already decided because of the points because the 3 rebounds was never given. It wasn't him.
Rudy may be a fraud, but he can catch.
He can catch the boards. Okay, so we got negative 400 for Robbie.
Okay, I'm finishing with a cool negative 200. That's my goal.
I just want to break even. That's my goal. Is break it even.
For real. All right, so you're up.
I'll take All-Stars 200.
All-Star 200. That's 2010, 2011. We have the stat line of. And these are supposed to be worse All-Stars, obviously. I don't think I said that in the first one, but you can kind of tell by the the stat lines.
Is that one Steph Curry?
Yeah, that'd be pretty boring. So the stat line is 10 points a game, 5.4 rebounds, 0.8 assists, 0 steals, 1.6 blocks, 1.6 turnovers, and 48.6 effective field goal rate.
What was the points and assists?
Points is 10.2, and the assist is 0.8. This is 2010, 2011.
And how many rebounds?
Later. That is 5.4 rebounds. Ooh. This one is such a strange one.
5 rebounds.
And I think I just thought of something I can do for the hints. If you guys do want hints for the next one, I can do for any of these ones. I can do position.
I'll take position.
You take position? Okay, the position you have to lock in. You have to do an answer if you do position. Do you want to do that?
No.
Okay.
10 points, 5 rebounds.
2010 and 11.
1 assist, almost 2 blocks. Almost 2 turnovers.
2 blocks, almost 2 turnovers. Give me a position.
Position? Okay, it is a center.
Pau Gasol?
No, that is a good guess, though. That is a good guess.
I also thought it was a center.
I think it was a little better still at this point.
I'm trying to think who's an all-star.
Because this is near their championship run still.
Trying to think who's an all-star starter center in 2010.
It's a guy that gets forgotten a lot, but you'll randomly see a highlight from him and be like, "Oh,
is it DeAndre Jordan?"
No, that is a great guess too. That's an even better guess.
I know. This was my second guess. Is it Stoudemire?
No, it is Yao Ming.
Ooh,
Yao Ming.
Yeah.
So both you got the hint. So I will give you.
You get half points off too.
No, you get double points off. You get double points off. Oh wait, let me pull up phone here. So so it is 600. And since you held the hint and also went, it's 300. I thought you guys were gonna be in the positives, brother. We're starting out bad.
Like I said, we're shooting a break even.
We're shooting a break even, baby.
So okay, so
maybe we should have done some homework.
What were you saying?
I said maybe we should have done some homework.
Okay. Give me 2010's All Stars for 500. We're going big.
500.
We're going big.
Okay. This one. Is
it gettable?
It's gettable.
You think it's gettable?
It is gettable. Okay. 2009 to 2010. 12.3 points per game, 1.3 rebounds, 3.7 assists, 0.3 steals, 0 blocks, 2.3 turnovers, 59.6 effective field goal rate.
Oh.
And then obviously position on the table, and you're guessing now.
Yeah.
Okay. You have to. No, if you get to the next person else has to hear. What's it called? It is a point guard. Or shooting guard.
Shooting guard. I had a feeling it was a guard. Say the points and rebounds.
12.3 points per game, 1.3 rebounds.
1.3 rebounds.
This one's also kind of a trick one. That's why it's at 500.
And it's 9 to 10. You said?
Yeah, 9-10.
Any assists?
3.7 assists. And 2.5 turnovers. So not someone that's keep the ball too safe. Talk through your thought processes with us.
Okay. Well, I don't want to give.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
Because I'm.
So we'll do whoever if somebody guesses, then we'll do that one.
I'm completely.
Do I have to guess because they got the hint?
No, I have to guess.
Oh, you had to guess. Yeah, you had to guess like right now. I forgot about that.
I'm trying to think because I thought it was gonna be a point guard, but it's a shooting guard.
Yeah, shooting guard.
2009, 2010.
60. Yeah, throw it out there.
What's his name? Tony Parker wasn't a point guard. He's a shooting guard.
What was the assist number?
Right. I think you're out of time. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, fair.
What was the assist number?
It is 3.7 assist.
Then I'll take Manu.
Manu, no. That's so sad. I was hoping that y'all got that one. It is AI.
I was considering AI too, but the steals turned me off. I thought the steals were too low.
Okay, this is why I said it's a trick one. So he was in Memphis for 3 games.
Yeah.
This is when he got an All-Star season. He was between 3 teams this season.
Yeah.
And the 3 games was in Memphis for this All-Star season, and he didn't get any steals, and his field goal rating was good. So so that's why I thought it would throw y'all off if I did that one.
I was thinking him, and then the whole time you were saying the stats, and I was like, 0.3 steals, not AI, and I immediately jumped off of it.
That is real rough for both of you though, because that is a negative 1,000 points.
That's okay. I'm breaking even.
I have passed tests I have not studied for before.
I'm breaking even, baby.
Too many times.
So now we're sitting at negative. What is it? Negative 1,300 for Fire and negative 1,600 for Robbie right now. So we have your category.
It's all about
next.
big comebacks.
That's
what the people want to see.
That's what the people want to see.
Exactly.
Let me start crossing these out because I was not crossing out the things.
Give me.
You guys are 4. I think.
Give me injuries 500.
Injuries 500.
2,000 injuries.
Yo,
wow.
That's a bold one.
Just throw it out there.
Might as well get it off the table, I guess. So for.
I was like 6 years old when some of these happened.
Yes,
that is a fact too. Yeah.
So we have the 03-04 injury. Did not play. 0 games played that season. And that's all I can give for that one.
Can't give the injury?
I will give.
Given the injury, that's the hint you're asking for. That ain't helping shit.
I will give you one of three things to start. I can give you position, whether or not they were an all-star, like in the range of time that they got injured, and what the injury is, and then the rest of them you'll have to get if you get the hints. So which one?
Just give me the injury. Just give me
the injury.
Yeah.
Kidney illness.
Wow.
That's what it is.
What was the year?
The wildest stuff. I had no idea about. 03, 04. It is such a strange. It's such a strange thing. I had no idea this guy had this.
I say I would have asked for the All-Star hint.
Yeah, I think the All-Star is the
fair point, but still. Damn, I thought it was gonna be like
the injury is valid though, because for the lower ones, it definitely like gives it away a lot for the what the injury.
03, 04. I was 2 years old.
Let me think back to where I was.
I was watching, obviously.
Yeah. Who? Oh God, there's so many people. There's so many people, and I don't know who didn't. No, that feels silly.
Y'all want the hint or no?
You
have to. If you take the hint, you have to guess though. And
I'll take the hint.
You'll take the hint. All right. The hint is this player was a center and was an all-star the previous year. Was not an all-star for the rest of his career.
Shaq?
No.
That's a good answer. Good guess.
I think he was an all-star after the 02-03.
Was it? He definitely was, because he was an all-star game with LeBron.
Yeah.
I know he was an all-star
game with LeBron. He was an all-star with LeBron, and he also was an all-star just a year after when they lost to the Pistons. The 03-04.
Yeah, true.
Fact. I don't know, brother. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No guess?
Yeah, I can't
That's it. That's smart. I think this is Alonzo Mourning.
No shot.
No shot.
Yeah,
that's why it was 500. Alonzo. I know that not a lot of people were gonna be knowing. Not a lot of people were gonna be knowing the Alonzo Mourning. So I put him at the 500. Okay, so
2000s injuries. It's over.
That one is definitely the roughest category. I think either that or defensive teams.
Shaq was definitely an all-star in the Heat championship year. I don't know why I said that.
Yeah, that one was kind of wild.
With D-Wade?
Yeah, 100. He must have been all-star.
I think he was an all-star at least 1 year while he was on the Heat. I think after that season,
I feel like, because if Shaq wasn't an all-star, we'd be talking way different about that year for D-Wade.
Yeah.
If he carried that team to a
he was good. He was good that year.
He was fantastic that year. But if he carried that team with no all-stars to a championship?
I was saying Shaq, not Dwayne. Dwayne Wade, obviously amazing. Yeah. I was just saying Shaq wasn't like washed yet. Yeah, he was still pretty solid.
I don't know. Shaq was at that point, I would say, like a strong, like above average role player. I would say at that point
he was. I would say
D-Wade?
I think he was D-Wade's later years. He was an above average role player. I think that first year when they won the championship.
The first year.
I think he was like he was probably like a borderline all-star. He probably was an all-star, but I think he was more like
still Shaq at that point.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so what's next category? Maybe change some stuff on my list real quick.
Me? I mean 90s MVPs for 100.
90s MVPs. One sec, I just wrote something out.
90s MVPs for 100. Damn. Should have done home.
Okay. So 90s MVPs for 100?
Yeah.
You said? Okay, 95, 96.
95, 96.
Give me a hint.
Regular season?
Okay, you raise your hand.
Okay.
You said hint, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you raise your hand. It is a Bulls player.
Jordan. I felt like it had to be Jordan, but I wasn't taking the gambit. Okay, I'm already minus 1,600 or 1,900 or something.
So is it regular season or finals?
It's a regular season.
Regular season.
Yeah,
just want to make sure.
Okay, so you get plus 50.
That, maybe I could
putting you at a solid 2,550 negative.
Because I was gonna say Jordan immediately, but then I was like, well, Jordan's too obvious. I feel like if the 100 for 70s championships wasn't the Celtics, the 100 for 90s MVPs might have been Jordan.
And the Lakers, I just thought the Lakers were also really good in the 70s, so I thought that would also.
They had a 1, 2, 3. They had 91, 92, 93, and then they took 2 years off, and then it was 5,
the 95,
6,
96 was their last one, I think. Yeah. Or no.
Because they had two.
Yes.
89, 90, 91.
It was
3 years between.
Yeah, 95, 96 was the last one. Yeah. Okay. Bad. Okay. Now let's. All right. So you pick again. You won.
Give me 90s championships for 200 or 90s MVPs for 200.
90s MVPs for 200. Okay, it's 92, 93.
Charles Barkley.
Yes, finally, no hint. Let's go. Good pull. That's 200.
That was a good one, yeah.
200 on board. Okay.
I wasn't going to say Jordan, but that was
no, definitely. There's no repeats.
No, because I was
on this board. No repeats.
Nice.
92-93, Jordan playing baseball?
Yeah, I think Jordan.
That was the gap.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of these are going to be in between that time period, is because he was doing other stuff. All right, what's your next category?
I guess I gotta go 90s MVPs.
All right, this is a good one to run through. 93-94, season after last.
93-94.
No way he repeated. I don't think he.
No repeats, as I said.
No. I was saying no way Charles Barkley repeated.
Oh yeah,
no way. 93-94.
This one, honestly, I probably should have switched with the.
What's the hint for this one?
Oh, you got a hint for this one?
Can I take a guess for the hint?
Well, no, because they raised.
Oh yeah, good call.
The hint for this one is Rockets.
Rockets. Olajuwon.
Yeah. That's why I wanted to guess before the hint.
Yeah. Okay,
so
that one's 300. So you want 150?
Yeah, that's why I wanted to guess for the hint, because I was like, I had to think about the Rockets championships.
Yep, that was during that time. Mm-hmm. All right. That's why I was saying I should have switched him with Barkley, because Barkley didn't win a chip, so it makes more sense.
Hakeem was easier.
Definitely.
Keep it running.
But okay, keep it running.
Keep it running.
All right, 98-99.
Karl Malone.
Yes, that's good. You're a good fool. I didn't think you were gonna think that it was that late. I didn't think that people would think that it was that late. That's why that was so low. So no hints.
Let's talk about Karl Malone for more than 5 seconds.
I heard about that.
Fucking nuts.
That's how I was. That's how I was trying to not even. I was thinking about not even putting him on the list. I was about to do the Shaq 2000, 1999 2000, or Magic 1989-90. But I was like, I should probably just keep it in the 90s too. Yeah, for valid.
I don't know. They honored him this year, so.
Yeah, fuck the nigga.
Take 90s MVPs for 500.
Okay. Then it's 94-95.
Ooh.
Year before the Jordan one and after the Hakeem one. This one is by far.
Throw me the team.
You the team?
Throw me the team.
Spurs.
Oh. Damn. Wait.
Yeah.
Let me throw Timmy D out there. Timmy D.
Nope, is wrong.
85?
It's not 85. It's
95. David Robinson.
Yes, there you go. Yes, I feel like he could.
Yeah.
I don't think that Timmy D had been.
He might have been drafted.
He might have been drafted, but yeah.
I thought he was 96.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, then we.
Before we do the next one, I'm taking a piss.
Oh yeah. All right, and we're back, everybody. I love the class. That's so fucking hilarious.
I was doing it to sync the sound.
That's so hilarious. I just was doing it because it's my stim. Okay.
Just felt like the right thing to do.
That's why we're called on the Spectrum podcast.
Only my fellow Spectrums will understand.
Okay. So who had it?
I got it because I got.
You got the MVP. Yeah. So
was that 400 or 500?
That was 500. You are through the 90 MVPs. Yes. You want me to read the board off? Should we do a little update on the board now that we're back?
Sure.
So we have 200 through 500 70s championship. We have 100 through 400 2000s injuries. We have 100 and 400 All-Star 2010s. And then we have all the defensive teams for the recent 2020.
2010s All-Stars 400.
2010s All-Stars 400. It is 2013, 2014. Okay. Let me pull up that stat line.
2013, 2014. Okay.
Yes. I would not guess. It's because the
No, I know, but I do know some
good people in there.
Some wonky things happened that year.
That is a wonky ass All-Star year. That is very true. So, this one is it 2000? Yes. Okay. Sorry, I got confused for a second there. Okay, so we have 10.8 points per game, 6.6 rebounds, 1 assist, 0.5 steals, 2.2 blocks, 1.8 turnovers, and 44 effective field goal rating.
Oh.
And the hint is just the position. So if you guys want to guess that one, then let me know.
And it's 2013-14?
Yes.
Okay.
Man, just ask a general question about the 2014 year.
You can ask, but I bet I don't know if I'll be able to answer. We'll see.
Okay. Then never mind.
Okay.
I'll answer myself.
I really was giving Minecraft Villager.
Speaking of Minecraft Villager, if any of my friends fucking watch this, we have to finish the Minecraft world. God damn it. It's been like 2 weeks, bro. Please.
Bro, you guys trying to do the end?
Yes, we already have everything finished. Bro. We just need to like get to the actual end and do it.
Bro, I know.
Get online.
They had the exact opposite problem when they do Minecraft servers. It's literally like they rush the end, and I swear to God, if I'm not on the server like within like the first like week of being there, then they're already done the end, and they all have like enchanted. Yeah, I'm not trying to do that. I like literally waiting months to do the end of the game. But okay,
my bad.
You guys need me to reread stat line maybe?
I'm good. I don't.
You good? You want a stat line?
No, I'm okay.
All right.
I have some feelings.
It's a weird all-star. I was just saying that.
A lot of random
like a weird person or like a
weird person to be an all-star and
weird team to get
a little bit of weird. Not I guess not necessarily weird to get their team got an all-star, but it's weird that they got. I don't want to give any more away.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to give any more away.
This is one of the first ones I feel decent.
Soon.
Yeah.
This is one of the first ones I feel decent about. I'm gonna throw. What's the position? I'll take it.
You taking the hint? Okay.
I'll take it.
It is center.
Center. Oh my gosh. It's that throws it off.
It's so rough.
That throws it off.
But now when the timer is on.
Because that was the year that the Hawks popped off. I'm pretty sure
it was near around then, and they definitely did have all-stars between that time period.
Center
2013-14.
Center 2013-14. Damn.
Got a couple more seconds.
I'll throw DeAndre Jordan out again.
That is incorrect, but it is also a good guess for the time, especially with those stats.
I'll just hold it.
You hold it? Okay, sounds good. That's smart.
But I'll throw out. I'm like, this is my guess. I'm not counting this if I get it.
Yeah.
Is it Marc Gasol?
No, it is not Marc Gasol. It is Roy Hibbert.
Roy
Hibbert.
On what team?
Mr. Verticality. Pacers.
So here, my first thought was DeAndre Jordan, but I was like 6.6 rebounds isn't enough.
Yeah.
Then my second thing was maybe they're not a center because 40% field goal percentage for an all-star center is really low.
Low. Yeah, no, it's just
Roy Hibbert being
mid as fuck. And it's so weird. It's so weird too because the Pacers team he was an all-star in like 2010, then wasn't an all-star for like the entire time for the Paul George was like an all-star and all that type of stuff, and then just randomly like 2013, 2014 because they were good, he got the all-star nod, but it was like he did not. That was not an all-star season at all.
An all-star season for Roy.
Yeah, for real. So you guessed and were wrong. You were the one that picked it right, so you still are picking, I think.
Okay.
So you still have 100s in that category.
I'll take 100 in that category.
Okay. 2013, 2014, we have 13.8 points per game, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 1.2 steals, 0 blocks, 6 turnovers.
Ooh.
And 44%.
I had a guess, but now I'm feeling
the 6 turnovers is wild. I was not expecting it to be that high. I'm not gonna lie.
2013, 14.
Yeah, same year as the Roy.
This was a weird year.
It was a weird year.
Wow, 6 turnovers.
Yeah. Position's always on the table if you guys need. I just love to see you guys get the negative double points.
Give me a position.
What?
Give me a position.
Position, it is shooting guard, small forward.
Shooting guard, small forward. And now I've got to go quickly. Shooting guard, small forward, 2013, 2014.
You need the stats again?
Yeah, give me stats real quick.
It is 13 points a game, almost 14. 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal, 0 blocks, 6 turnovers, 44% for field. Effective field goal.
What's his name? Fuck. I can't think of the guy's name. Oh, God.
Somebody out there.
I know this isn't right. Kawhi.
No.
I know it's not right. I have a name.
I knew that it was wrong the second that you said what's his name because I know you knew this guy's name. Okay. It is Kobe Bryant.
He didn't let him guess. Oh, if you didn't say small forward, I would have guessed that.
Were you gonna guess? I'm so sorry.
I was not gonna guess.
Maybe you didn't
I
say
was
small.
also gonna guess. There was a wonky year that it was the year Kyle Korver got
If you had just said shooting guard, I would have guessed Kobe, but I would never consider Kobe a small forward.
Yeah.
That year maybe.
I think that he did start playing a little bit more small forward in his later years, but yeah, he was a shooting guard, small forward, and what's it called? Yeah, he that was like I think it was like one of his last seasons. I think it might have been his last season. And,
my first thing before you said 6 turnovers was Drew Holiday.
R.I.P. Kirby. What'd you say?
My first thing before you said 6 turnovers was Drew Holiday.
I know the turnovers was crazy. I was not expecting to be that high.
You know what? Turnovers should have given me Kobe.
That's why I was saying
2013-14 Kobe. Yeah.
That's why I put it down in the 100 because I was like, yeah. So you guessed hint. So
yeah,
negative 200. All right, and then you get to pick next category.
Oh, me?
Yep.
Keep running it.
I think we're all out of All Stars, out of MVPs. 100 through 400 injuries, 200 through 500 championships, and then all defensive teams.
100 defensive team.
100 defensive teams.
Oh, God.
2021, and they were a second team player.
21 second. Do we don't get a position? Just
Nah, not the position's part of him.
That's literally 5. Like, even if I knew the second team for 2021, that's 5 players. I'm just guessing.
5 players. Okay, I'll get position then. I'll pick position. It's a guard.
Yeah.
It's a guard. He debated it. He debated it into it. It's a guard.
Debate Lord, let's go.
I don't have a hint for this category though. Then. So, I can give team for
2021.
Guard.
Yeah. Give me team.
Team Sixers.
Damn.
2021 defensive guard for the Sixers.
Second team.
Second team all defensive. 2021. Oh, Thibault. I was thinking of him as a 3.
Yeah.
I think of him as a 3.
I knew that if either one of you got that one, you probably would end up with.
I was gonna say Simmons was going by then.
Yeah, definitely.
That was my first thought. But at least he didn't play for us that year.
Yeah.
And he was first team. Also, I'm dumb. He was also first
he was
team
usually
when
a first
he was.
team.
Yeah.
All right. Your next up categories.
Go another defensive team. Go 200 defensive team.
You going 200?
Yeah.
Okay. 2019-2020 second team guard.
2019-2020 second team guard. Give me a team again.
It is Bucks.
Is it Drew?
Nope.
Okay, then I think I know who it is. But
defensive team. It's the other. It was the other one. There was Drew and there was. No! There was Drew and there was... Because Drew was a great defensive player, but there was...
Isn't this so funny as something he was on there? I completely forgot he was literally ever actually made a team. Like, I knew he was a good defender, but like, that's
dude, I'm blanking on his name. Dude.
Have him raised, so you haven't raised your hand, so you're still chilling.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
I forget his name. Yeah, oh my god. I'm literally looking at him right now.
Yeah, I know exactly.
I forget his name.
Alright, it is Eric Bledsoe.
Oh my god!
Funniest shit ever because the next year he was shipped out because he was so bad in the playoffs.
Was Drew first team that year?
I think he was.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, I think Drew was first team, and I think Brooke might have been as well.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly but I'm pretty sure they got like 4 players in their whole thing. I think they had Brooke, Giannis, Drew, and well, no, Drew might have not been there yet. Drew wasn't there yet because Eric Bledsoe was
on
there.
the Pelicans.
Yeah, he was on the Pelicans. So I don't know if he made it, but I know that I'm pretty sure Brooke and Giannis did make that year.
I can't believe I forgot his name, dude.
It's so but you do get to pick this time. So
Run it again.
Run it again. Okay. 300s, 2016-2017, second team guard.
16, 17. I can't take a team. I've taken the last 2 teams.
I understand.
It's not my turn.
Throw me a team.
team. It is OKC.
OKC, 2015-16 guard.
It's 15, 16 or 16, 17?
16, 17.
Oh, I'm sorry. 16, 17
yes.
guard.
I think I know. But
second team?
Yeah. This one was my favorite one to see. I was just like, oh, I forgot about him, bro.
Is it, what's his name? I don't think Covington is.
I don't. If it's somebody who
Covington's also not guard.
If it's somebody who
true, duh.
You
Oscar
forgot
Robertson?
about this person in 2015.
Oscar Robertson.
Oh, not Robert. No. They had a Robertson. The Thunder had a Robertson.
Yeah. You lost it now. Do you want to take a guess?
If it's
That's so funny, bro. That's gotta get clipped. Oscar Robertson.
Bro, I can't remember his name. I can't remember his name. But
I know.
Robinson on that team.
I totally know what you mean.
No, I don't. I won't take
Was
a
it
guess.
not him?
One second. It is Robertson. It is Andre Robertson.
Oh,
Andre Robertson.
Just give me the point. Negative, bro.
So funny, bro.
Just throw it my way. I was talking about him with his light
got the
skinned
hint,
ass.
right? Yeah, I know you were.
You
You were talking about him.
Yeah.
It was -6.
Petition in the comments to give me those points.
This is so instead
ridiculous.
instead of -2,500, we would be at the -1,700 right now.
Okay.
Oh wait, I should say score. I haven't upgraded. So we have -2,000 right now and -2,550.
And I'm running one more.
One more. What you got?
400.
400. 2015 first team
2015-16 first team.
center.
Oh
no, not center. Guard.
Okay. How you gonna confuse a center with a guard?
Last person's the center on the thing.
2015-16 center. Oh god, I don't want to take a team. I don't want to do it, but I'm gonna do it. Give me a team.
You got a team? It is Celtics.
2015-16 Celtics center.
No, guard.
Guard. Oh,
Sorry,
guard.
I got you mixed up.
First team.
First team.
First team.
Was not expecting to see this person in the first team. If that gives you anything.
Not expecting to see them on a first team ever.
Mm.
Not that year.
Not that year.
Not that year, but you would expect to see them on there.
No more hint.
Marcus Smart.
Nope.
Okay.
Marcus Smart.
That is that's rough. That's rough, brother.
I have to chill on this one.
You have to chill on this one.
Gotta chill on this one.
Avery Bradley. I was like, I didn't think that he would still be on a defensive team, especially a first team like this late in his game. Yeah, I was not expecting that.
I thought it might be early Marcus Smart.
I was thinking of even flipping them because I think the last one's a little bit easier than that one, but that's just me personally.
Your decision.
We're gonna run that last one.
We're gonna run that last one. 2015, 2016, second team center.
Second team center. Okay.
Heat.
Second team, 2015, 16.
I wonder if y'all are gonna get this one. This one's a funny one. This one's just funny. Funny player, funny guy.
Funny player, funny guy on the Heat.
On the Heat when
2015, 16.
I think that was where Wade was still around. Yeah, Wade was still on the team. He did leave for Cavs, I think, a little bit.
Yeah, was he back after the Cavs?
Was the guy back after the Cavs?
Wade went
Wade
back
left
to
the
the.
Cavs.
Yeah, but Wade came back to Miami.
Yeah, he came back after, and that's where he got his All-Star and everything.
Honestly, I thought I had it, but I really don't.
Understandable. This guy is a niche guy.
Oh, you got to guess. You took the hint.
You did take the hint. You got to guess.
Oh, I do.
I keep forgetting to do that. He gets more time. You gotta.
Can I guess? Can I? If I don't get it, can I guess after he guesses?
My ass is sat down. I ain't guessing shit.
You have to guess first because you raised hand.
I ain't guessing shit.
The Heat. Oh, funny guy on the Heat.
Yeah, center. Big motherfucker.
He's big.
I think you're about to run out of time. You gotta give a guess now.
On the Heat, Robin Lopez. I'll throw it out.
No.
I ain't guessing shit.
It was Hassan Whiteside.
He was a funny guy.
He was funny, bro. He was funny as hell. Doing the most on the court and off the court.
True.
Really, really funny guy. I miss him being in the league. That shit was funny. And I think he could really be in the league right now. I think that some random team could pick him up, but
I think if he could, I think Dwight could, and nobody's picking up Dwight either.
Which is dumb to me, I think, as well. Why not just have him sitting on your bench? Dwight, your center goes out, just put Dwight on there. He's gonna get the boards. That man will get the boards while he's 57. Okay, just jump up there. All right, so we're all through defensive teams.
It's probably the amount of money he wants.
So true. Yeah, he probably but he did take a really low on the Lakers. I feel like if he went back to the Lakers, something I feel like he would take a minimum on the Lakers or whatever.
Only from a championship team.
Very much so. Yeah, he's definitely not trying to play in the Hornets or something
right.
anymore. 70s championships 200 through 500.
Is it me?
Injuries 100 through 400. Yes, it's you.
Give me 70s championships 200.
200, 1976 to 1977.
76, 77.
And then if you want to know hints, I will give you the finals MVP and prominent player.
Oh, I know. There's no way you would do this.
I don't know.
There's no way.
There could be a way. You were guessing about Celtics? No, there's not.
There's no way you would do this.
That's before guess though, so that's good.
There's literally no way you would do this.
I don't know, bro. Not this low, probably.
Yeah.
There are some freaky ones at the top.
Yeah. No, I'm thinking because there's a real freakish thing you could do with the Finals MVP.
The Finals MVP? I don't know. I don't even know.
Okay.
I'm not. I don't know any of these before going into it.
Okay, if you don't know, then you didn't do it. Yeah. Jerry West won Finals MVP, but they lost the
championship.
Oh
yeah, no, I did not pull that one. I didn't do that one. No, that's so funny though.
So I was scared to ask. I was like, he's gonna give me Jerry West. I don't know who they lost to.
That's so hilarious, bro.
Do I want to? Okay, now I can just talk it through because I guess.
Still time.
The question is, am I taking a flyer on the Lakers? Just hoping.
Oh no, Lakers! I will tell you, the Lakers are not on the table because I said there's no repeats in any.
There's no repeats in any category, so it can't be the Lakers.
Can't be the Lakers this year.
And what was the year?
1976 to 77.
Ooh, this might be early. No, I think I'm going Bucks.
Is incorrect. That is a good guess, though. It turned out you said that you weren't gonna guess.
Oh no,
you did guess.
Yes.
It is the Blazers. The one was obviously Finals MVP. And then there's Morris Rice. I don't even know how to say his name. The last name's Lucas, but I didn't know him beforehand. But apparently pretty good this time. So what are we doing? Next category for you. We have 300 through 500 championships and 100 through 400 injuries.
I'll do the championships.
Championships? Okay.
300.
300? All right. 1972 to 73.
Celtics.
It is the Knicks.
You didn't let him guess again.
Oh my god!
I wasn't necessarily gonna guess the Knicks, but damn, yeah.
You were gonna guess the Knicks. I'll give it to you. If you promise for sure that you were gonna say the Knicks, I will give it to you. You were gonna say the Knicks?
I know I said I wasn't gonna.
Oh, you were gonna say the Knicks. Okay, good.
Not necessarily, but I mean, I could have talked through it.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah.
You could throw me half points, you know.
There you have points. Might as well just do that.
I'm done. I'm not guessing the Celtics anymore.
I just deleted your thing. I don't know where I was at. How do you undo on the notes app? Do you know how to do the undo button? I'm doing a score while you were talking, so I forgot what your score was. It was around like 2,500 though. So.
I do not remember how to undo.
Okay, cool.
Is it?
Okay, oh, actually, I remember exactly what it was. Never mind. And then you got minus 300, so you would be at 3,150. No, it's neither one of you are making to the second round of double cash here. Okay, what do we at? I almost said yeah, I know. I tried to stop myself.
Can't let those guys get any cash.
Literally, bro. 400 and 500 in championships and 100 through 400 injuries.
Is it me? Give me 400.
Oh no, it's you.
Oh yeah.
You guys.
Give me injuries. Was it 200?
You have 100 through 400.
I'll do 400.
400, alright. We have 02, 03, 0 games played. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much that's all I do for this one.
0 games played.
Yeah.
Like no other information whatsoever.
Oh yeah, you get to choose. That's what we did last time. You choose one of the things. You can either get all-star, injury type, or position, and then the rest of them you get in the hint. Yeah. So which one of those would you like?
0203 position.
It was 0203. It is position you want? Okay. It is 0304, my bad.
0304. Oh, okay.
And then it positions you somewhat?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, small forward.
0304.
I'm not.
I wouldn't either.
Nope.
Yeah. This guy, I kind of forgot he existed, even though he's like kind of good with the sauce. So
I let that ride.
You let it ride? Alright. Well, you had guessed hints. So no, you didn't get it. That was just picking it.
Yeah.
Okay, then it is Grant Hill. Did not play. Was an all-star the season after the injury. And injured their ankle.
The problem is the years don't do anything for me. I know everybody who was important and injured in the 2000s, but I was 3 years old, so
agreed,
I just don't know
what year it fell into. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, so we have injuries 100 through 300 and championships 400, 500.
Give me injuries 100.
Injuries 100. 0203 played 43 games, and which hint would you like?
0203, give me position.
Position, it is shooting guard.
Can I get a team? Is that like a hint, or is that not allowed?
It's technically not part of the hint, but I feel like if I give more information, it would give it away.
Okay. I'm between two people.
It's probably one of those two people. Won't lie.
Oh, it's a tough call. It's a really tough call. And if they have the same two people, I think if I say one.
Yeah. Yeah, if they can give you a lot if you guess first. But somebody's got to guess or it's going to be canceled.
I have no idea.
No idea, okay.
44 games played? Yeah.
43, yeah, 43.
I'll go T-Mac.
T-Mac, no, it was. No, are you going to guess?
Nah.
Vince Carter.
That was my other one.
Yeah, if you would have said knee, you would have known. If you would have guessed what injury it was. That was the one I was talking about like earlier in the list. It's the injuries give it away a lot. Okay, so then it's you.
I was so between T-Mac and Vince Carter.
I know that was a tough one. That's why I was like the hint was important for it.
Let's run it. What are we at? 300?
We have 2 and 300 for injuries and 4 and 500 for championships.
300 for injuries.
300 for injuries. Okay, it is 03-04, 23 games played. And which hint would you like to start with?
All-star status.
All-star, they were... Let's see this. Was All-star the year before. I don't think they were an All-star right after it. And I think they might have gotten like 1 or 2 more.
03-04.
Yeah, they actually definitely got All-Stars after this,
okay.
though, I think.
03-04.
He's going to play 20 games?
23 games, yeah.
04.
We'll say this person dealt with injuries throughout their entire career as well.
Okay. I'm not.
You're not gonna do it?
Yeah.
Not you? Okay. We have Chris Webber. And that is he was power forward and had ankle and knee injuries basically his entire career.
Yeah.
Last one.
I think the All-Star hint is valueless because if they're not an All-Star and they're in the 2000s, I don't know them.
Yeah, that is valid. That is valid. I didn't think about that.
Because I just was 6 years old. I barely know anyone. If they weren't a Sixer, I don't know them if they're a role player.
Yeah, true. All right, last one. Oh, do you want to do the last one in injuries? Or do you want to do it in championships?
Give the last one in injuries.
Last one in injuries. Okay, this is 200, 06-07, 48 games played. And which one would you like?
I'll take position.
Position center. That was definitely the best one for this one. We were trying to go for
06-07. Mm-hmm. How many games played?
48.
48 games played.
I will give you a hint that they have had seasons where they did not play any games because of injury.
They didn't play any games because of injury. 06-07. Ooh.
This one is a fun one. I think that this one's attainable. I feel like if you guys think about it hard enough.
I have someone in mind, but I don't know if it's too early for them.
I don't know who it is.
06, 07.
Probably not, honestly.
Probably not?
Yeah.
I'm trying to... trying to think.
You said too early for them?
Like they played... this might be too early in their career. They played later than this.
No, then you go in the wrong direction then. It was someone that played slightly before this and then played slightly after this.
And slightly after.
Had a pretty short career. Because of injuries.
Because of injuries. Is it Stoudemire?
No.
Okay.
You have to guess. And you can also go for a hint, but you'll have to guess.
I'm okay.
Alright.
But I have a guess, but I'm okay.
Yao Ming.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah. I was gonna give that one as the hint, but I feel like that one might have gave it away because it's like there's not that many centers that were injury prone during that time that would have been notable. So all we have left is championships, 400 and 500, and that would be you.
I'll take 500.
500? 1977, 1978. This one is hard, I'm not gonna lie.
77, 78?
Yeah. And you can guess, but a hint would be finals MVP and prominent players on the team.
Sure.
Okay. It is Wes Unseld and Elvin Hayes and I just put Bob I don't know who Bob is.
McAdoo, probably.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't want to say, don't just ignore the Bob because I don't know
Wes Unseld.
Wes Unseld. And
Who's he on? I think he's on.
It's weird. It's if you, especially since I don't know anything about basketball from this time. I would never have gotten this because it's
like the Trailblazers.
No, there's no repeats.
There's no repeats for the teams. Yeah.
Oh, the Trailblazers right here.
200 was Bill Walton.
Ooh,
so
I'm envisioning him in a particular color that makes me want to say the Washington Bullets.
The Washington Bullets is a crazy pull, brother.
Are you serious?
Crazy pull. I was not expecting anybody to get that one. That's very good.
Look.
It's so sad because the hints have it so you still barely got points for that. Yeah. That was good. Wait, no, you didn't get hints, did you?
No,
you didn't.
Yeah,
you
did because he asked for the players. Wes Unseld,
yeah.
Oh, I did.
Bullets is a crazy pool. I would never got that. I forgot they existed. I forgot that they were things. So last one, you have to go again. 470s championships, okay. 1974 to 1975.
Give me the players.
We're gonna have to go with Rick Barry, Jamal Wilkes. That's how you say it.
Jamal Wilkes,
and Jeff Mullins.
Wow. Those are players.
Those are players.
Those are like the like they're like if you're looking at the top 75, that's the 70 to 75.
For sure.
Wow, Rick Barry. Ooh.
Right.
Rick Barry.
That's what I'm saying, right? I did not know any of
Rick Barry. I know what he looks like, but I can't think of the color of his jersey.
Yeah.
That's how I got the Bullets.
I'm on an island.
Since we're in the last thing, and you are at such a lead that you're gonna win anyways. I'm gonna just give you a good hint. What was you saying?
Warriors.
That doesn't count.
Yeah. Come up with a new question, jackass.
I was gonna say yellow. The only people that really won anything else in this was Celtics or Bucks. It's gonna be pretty easy to guess either one of those. It's just gonna be
ended on a banger.
I was gonna say yellow jerseys, and I was gonna say that they're winning now. They've been winning recently.
We'll end it on a banger. I've got a question. Okay. Both of you can answer.
Yes. Okay.
Who's the all-time points per minute leader in the NBA?
All-time points per minute? Can't be. Instinct tells me
I'm going
that man Shaquille.
It's Joel Embiid.
Oh!
In the NBA right now?
All-time points per minute leader, Joel Embiid.
Wait, what?
Ever.
That makes no sense.
Embiid 1, Luka 2, Jordan 3.
Wait, how does that work? Like
points per minute.
Points per minute played on the floor.
Oh, points per minute. I think you just said minutes played.
Oh no!
So I was like, what? That man been injured.
Minutes played is gonna be like Robert Parrish or something, bro.
Yeah,
It's gonna be some guy who played 1 billion years.
Yeah, no, that would make a lot of sense.
Yeah, that's true.
But no, 3 generations of basketball right there.
Speaking of Joel Embiid.
Wait, before we say anything else, let's do the scores. What do you think? Let's take a guess.
Dog shit.
I'm at negative 2,700.
Negative 27. That's pretty close. Negative 3,050.
I'm probably at negative 38, 39.
Negative 4,350.
Let's go.
Honestly, though, I'm just gonna take the Bullets. Honestly, the Bullets was the pull. That was a good pull. Yeah, that was nice. It was that's so funny because we were talking about it before, and Robbie, before you got here, I was like, "Who do you think that we'll be able to get it?" I was like, Fire probably get like 1,500. You'll be like probably like probably some 2,000 something. It's so much harder when you're at the one that's put on the spot to do the trivia. Yeah. Like when I'm doing, I'm like, okay, this makes sense because it makes sense that like during this time period. But if I was there, I would have had like negative 6,000 because I don't think I could name like any of the old 70s teams that existed. Like I almost did the Sonics as well. Like I don't think I would have gotten any.
Bring back the Sonics.
Bring back the Sonics. Bring back a team to Seattle. Period. It doesn't even have to be the Sonics. Like they deserve a team. And if they had a team, old ass KD's gonna be marching his limping ass over there, bro. That
running
should
it back,
good.
yeah,
Oh my god, that should be so good.
But like I was saying, speaking of that little fun fact you brought up, I would like to talk to you about the MVP race.
MVP race, okay, that's a great thing to close out the show. We can put it in the thumbnile for clickbait.
Yes.
They're gonna be like 2 hours in the episode. What's going on? They're talking about 4 minutes of bullets right now. But we're gonna talk about
who the fuck is Wes Hunt?
For real. Alonzo Mourning?
But I do think that Jokic has a great case yet again.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to even incorporate the fact that he's already won it 2 years, and those 2 years were more convincing MVPs for me. I'm not even going to bring that up.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk about that man, Joel Embiid.
Yeah.
For him to be that big, that heavy, moving the way that he's moving. We were talking about it earlier. It's like watching a 2K player from like 2K 6.
Literally like a 2K6, bro. Yeah,
like,
for real.
There was a play where it was just a complete dead. Like I don't even know if he had a dribble at this point. He's at the 3-point line, right wing. Didn't have a dribble, just doing dumb shit with the ball. I can't remember if he was spinning or pivoting, but throws the ball up over someone. They had a good contest too. Banks in. He like without even a face. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think that the Sixers would be as far as
my fly was down. I'm just gonna point this out because somebody's gonna put it out in the comments. That my fly was down for probably like a solid 40 minutes. I just
might have to go on.
Might have to go in the might have to go in the fans league.
All right.
Funny as fuck. But no, honestly, the Jokic. All I can say is the beginning of the year for Jokic, because I mean the last month, maybe even 2 months, it's got to be Embiid. It's all Embiid for MVP. I mean, obviously Giannis is in there. If I physically had a vote today, my vote would be Giannis, and I think my vote would be Giannis consistently. No. I swear it's not biased. I swear he has LeBron syndrome, bro. He really does. Like, people don't want to vote for him because they just know he's the best player in the league.
That's true.
And he has been the best player in the league. And I think that it's really annoying with that because, like, LeBron has 4 MVPs. That man should have at least 6, maybe 8. Like, he should, and then you look at Jordan. Even Jordan should have, like, it's like.
Yeah, but we should wait to fix this problem until after Joel Embiid.
I do agree. If I was making if I was ranking likelihood to get the MVP right now, I would say Jokic still barely edging out Embiid. Then Embiid.
Over Giannis too?
Oh, Giannis too. Yeah, no, I think Giannis is third, even though he shouldn't be, because but this is his likelihood to do it, not what I would vote. My voting card would be Giannis, my Jokic, then Embiid. But if I was, because we're looking at we're looking at the whole season right now, okay, and then the whole season. Jokic has been the better player. It is easy to deal with the recency bias. Embiid looks like literally an unstoppable player, and Jokic has just not been as good as he usually has been, and he has been getting exposed even more so on defense because these games are coming down the line.
Yeah, I would say we're gonna say that Jokic being a better player before the All-Star break is more important than Embiid hitting multiple clutch game winners down the stretch after the All-Star break to get into a higher seed.
And still being a defensive force. Over half of his highlights are him hitting crazy blocks on someone cutting from a corner as he's hitting a great block on him. Jokic is usually getting screened onto to get exposed on defense. I would never see anyone switch onto Embiid.
It is really, it is rough. It is rough out here being.
And wait, hold up, let me mention, Joel is a center switching on to guards. He's calling for screens to switch on to guards.
Yeah, but I'm not going to sit here and act like Embiid's an elite perimeter defender. He's an okay perimeter defender.
He's an okay perimeter defender.
Yeah, I mean, which is better than Jokic being an okay interior defender and a bad perimeter defender.
But that's what I mean.
Yeah.
I think the thing for me is, you know, as the Sixers have gotten to a better record than the Nuggets, you're looking at how that happened in the last couple weeks. You've seen 3 Joel Embiid like clutch or buzzer beater game-winning shots, and I've seen 3 Nikola Jokic misses in those same situations.
Give me this next week, okay? If Embiid comes in, because Embiid plays, Jokic plays both of them this week.
So does Embiid plays both of them.
Embiid plays both of them. Okay, great. This is the week. Like, shout out Kenny was talking about this, and definitely check out Kenny for real. Suggestion.
Oh yeah, you're gonna drag tons of traffic over to there.
Kenny, just sending our massive fan base over to a small up and coming channel. But he was talking about it, and I think this is one of the seasons where like the actually matters. Like those head-to-head matchups matter. Jokic has been really bad in those head-to-head matchups in the past. So if Jokic comes out and he looks bad against both of them, I'm gonna have to be taking Embiid for this year over Jokic. And if he comes back, he shows he cleans up his act a little bit, has the Nuggets looking good coming into the playoffs, and edges out. I think that the whole beginning of the season will cancel out what Embiid is doing currently. But that is a big but, because we have seen like in those matchups, it's just not a good matchup for him. And I think my whole argument has never been that like the Embiid Jokic matchup is good. I always said that Embiid torches the fuck out of him in that matchup, but because it was just like generally
defense.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, when he's already a weak interior defender and you have him going against the best interior post player, it's gonna look bad. So if he somehow looks good in this next coming week, I still got Jokic back. I just want to give him this week. I want to see if he can fight back. Fight back.
literally.
If he wins, I will wins those games, or even if he's getting torched by Embiid, because he's gonna get torched by Embiid. It's just how it's gonna go, and Giannis as well. But if he wins those games and he plays good on offense, I'm still taking Jokic over it just for the culmination of the season. But if Embiid comes out and like dogs on Giannis, dogs on Brook, dogs on Jokic, I'm gonna have to take Embiid this season for what the actual realistic is the win. I'm still taking Giannis over any of them because his team has been the best, and he has been, in my opinion, the best player. He's just he is just the most impactful player, and people really need to stop sleeping on this. If any of you in the future somehow get an NBA vote, please don't just stop voting for people because of voter fatigue. It's so annoying to me.
But to be fair, I understand. It's kind of like a two-party system thing, where it's like I've got to vote. And I think Giannis should win, but my one vote for Giannis doesn't make him win when nobody else is voting for him. And I still think this person's better than that person, so then I want to...
But we both agree about the two-person voting system. I'm still going to vote the same party every year, So I'm the same way with that. Like, even if the same party, even though... there's two people going against each other usually, and it's the 3-person race this year, I feel like. Shout outs to Jason Tatum. I don't think he's really in the race. This homie does think he's in the race.
No one thinks Jason Tatum's in the race.
I don't think Jason Tatum's in the race more than Giannis.
I don't think Jason Tatum's getting one first place vote from a serious person.
Yeah, and but I do want to still just give him his flowers. He's having a great season.
He's playing like the 4th best player.
I'll give him 2 or 3 votes.
I don't think he's gonna get first place. I think he'll definitely get like a second or something like that. Maybe. But I don't think he's gonna be.
I would give him 2 or 3. I'm a Celtics hater.
Yeah,
right. He's
which is crazy to me that was your argument that he is in the MVP, because I would think that you would not want him or not even see him in that conversation when you had that.
I'm a Celtics hater, but I'm a realist as well.
True.
He's now on a team. He's now clearly having the worst individual season of the 4, and his team is the worst record of the 4. I just don't see a point.
Seeing as how the MVP voting has been so dog shit recently, I have no problem admitting that. I'm not like I have a vote, but it has been really ass. There's been a couple stretches where Jason Tatum has looked like the smoothest basketball player to ever touch the hardwood. Yeah. Even
especially at the beginning of the season.
That's what I'm saying.
He was looking amazing.
He was going crazy.
It's just he didn't sustain it.
He
didn't sustain it long enough, and his team's just so much better than I feel like every other team besides the Bucks. But then like Giannis is, I feel like Giannis is just.
But to go back to Jokic and Embiid real quick, I do think that Embiid maybe wasn't playing ideal basketball at the beginning of the season.
I mean, he's still playing amazing.
He was still playing amazing basketball, and he's still putting up solid numbers.
Yeah.
But if we, again, recency bias, if we look at last 10, we got Sixers on a streak even before then. There's been a lot of times where Jokic has dropped 30, 10, and 9 in a losing game because he's either taking a bad shot or shying away from the ball in the final minutes of the game. I'd bet money that you wouldn't find Embiid running
That's
from the
one
ball late in
argument
the
I
game.
will contest. I think that Jokic. I think this whole Jokic shit
that
is going
heart.
on. I think that's cap. I think that Jokic does not shy away from the ball. The last game I saw, he did not take the last shot. I would have liked him with the last shot in the recent game that they lost. But I think that him missing a couple of things. I think it's just probability at this point. Like, he was a clutch. He was one of the clutchest players in the league for like 3 years, and I think that my life's on the line right now, and you tell me not at this very moment of the season, but it's like my life is on the line, and I have to choose which player I'm taking to take the last shot. I'm taking Jokic.
Yeah. Over Embiid?
Yes.
That I don't know.
This is the only season where he's been. This is the only season he's been doing.
No,
it.
even honestly, even last season.
Nah.
If you have 15 seconds on the clock and you can draw up a play,
Jokic he was draining it from 3. He had like 3-point game winners.
But Jokic is also he's in a pass first, but he's definitely a look around first type player. If I have a center with 15 seconds on the clock, 1 basket left, I want him putting the ball on the floor, getting a good move, and getting the ball in the air so that he can get a foul. At least get a foul.
I guess I was a LeBron fan, so I'm a big pass it to Danny Green, pass it to Kyle.
All this newfangled point nonsense. I want to see more bigs put the fucking ball on the floor, pick that shit back up, hit a crazy Shaq move, tell you to get the hell out of here, and then help defense you can't guard me, and then get an 8-1 to save the game.
And
I feel like Jokic would separate 7 vertebrae trying to do that. I on everything I love, Jokic would separate 7 vertebrae.
He would never take a big man move like that. He's a finesse big.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he would just lay it up like that, and it would go into like a teardrop. So it wouldn't really matter.
I want him.
It's going to the basket either way. He's probably
Embiid,
still getting fouled, and you know he's not getting those free throws down.
I want to be babying whoever's in the paint. I want them sending a message so the next time you match up with us, you remember it again.
I just want the message to be clear about that second round exit. They're going to be sending
the Sixers.
The Sixers.
That's better than a first.
Better
than a first.
The Lakers are looking like they're going to get in there.
Talk about giving people credit. You gotta credit Doc Rivers for the last couple months. He's been looking like a great coach for the last couple months.
Well, he has done that.
Nightmares.
That's what I'm saying. He does that at the end of a lot of seasons, and then he gets in the playoffs, and it's what you were just talking about for Embiid the entire game, and then he's tired in the third, and James Harden looks like James Harden from old. It's looking pretty suspect out there. That's all I'm saying.
I personally, and I was on a phone call with one of my great basketball minds. Shout out Joey, I love you.
Crazy that you know that plug. That's good.
I have to. And I was on a phone call late night with him, just shooting the shit about basketball. And I said, and I quote, if I had to take any NBA coach in recent history and tie them up and throw them off the bench, it's going to be Doc Rivers. And here's why. Because the amount of talent that is funneled through Doc Rivers is immaculate. He's a great coach, don't get me wrong. But when it comes
he should have more wins.
He should. He needs to have more wins. You should not be... I believe he's one of the most losing coaches in playoff history. Granted, when you coach that many games, it's going to be...
No, I'm not saying he's been good. Hey, I'm not saying he's been good in the past.
Yeah,
he's been good
recently.
Right now, these last couple months.
I will wait and see, because I still have the cement blocks waiting.
I hope the team can get rid of that, because I do not want to... I would be more sad about seeing him lose another championship and see that go into his resume than I would see Embiid, because Embiid's gonna still be here in a little bit.
It's past sad at this point. He's blowing multiple 3-1s. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how you do that. Yeah. Personally, I think that we should try to get Ime Udoka if all that personal nonsense that he's got going on.
I mean, when it comes down to basketball, he's an amazing coach.
That's what I'm saying. So if all that irons out, I think we should try to get Ime, because I think that would be a great choice.
I think what y'all should do, and what Robert was talking about kind of with the Sixers, with Jimmy Butler talking about wanting to come back to the Sixers and play with Embiid as he's one of his favorite players to play with, y'all would be nasty.
The problem
was Ben. And I thought, when we started this conversation, I was talking about, I thought that he had beef with both of them, with Embiid and Ben Simmons. But it turns out he liked
Jimmy leaves Miami.
And
which is a
real possibility now with how
bad
they're working. And Tobias Harris would be in the last year. You can ship that either to Miami or to another team.
why we paid him so much.
At this point, I just got it's kind of just live with it. At least he's on the last deal. You can ship him. Yeah, you can ship him.
You gotta get him out of
here. And honestly, even if he comes back, I think that if you play him,
the only reason you don't want him back is the money.
It's the money.
Yeah. Literally, yes.
I don't know how much. I'm guessing Jimmy's probably going to go for at least near a max, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
So it might be hard to swing that with that. But Maxey's on a team friendly deal right now. Mm-hmm. Has he signed to an extension yet? Or no?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
but I don't think so yet. But.
So I think that y'all could get Jimmy and this.
Is Harden on a team friendly deal? I'm pretty sure.
Harden wants a max this season.
Harden wants a max this season, but if I am choosing between getting Harden back or getting Jimmy, I'm taking Jimmy and picking up because think about this.
Depends on if we can get some kind of playmaker, but
that's what I was gonna say. If you get imagine.
Whoa. Without Big Zero, Tyrese Maxey is going to be one of the greatest playmakers that we've seen. I stamp it. No, I'm playing. Yeah, he's gonna be really, really good.
I just don't see the playmaking in him. But he's not. He's a dog, but he's
He's just young.
I think
Harden,
that's his. I think
Harden,
but he's
not
a.
Harden. He's a scorer.
He's a scorer.
But Harden trusts him with the ball in pivotal situations.
Because he's a scorer.
Whether or not passing it to him or whether or not letting him make the play. He's trust him enough to have the ball in his hands during moments.
Make the play. If you put him on a team with that many weapons, I'm scared that he's gonna check up a shot when he should be going to Jimmy.
Yeah.
Tyrese?
Yeah.
I believe Tyrese is smart enough to know to kick the ball to Jimmy or to try to get the ball to Joel.
I think he will. I don't think he's literally like a black hole in offense or anything like that. But he can make passes. I just don't think he has the vision.
But I think he's better than Shake was in Shake's little prime stretch that Shake had. Shake was low key untouchable for a little bit.
That was so funny.
That was crazy.
I called that too early as hell. Shake Milton was averaging 6 points in 2017, 2018 or some shit like that. I was like, he gonna be nice.
Also, Maxey is hugely a transition player, and we are a half-court team.
Yeah, true. Agreed. I think that Maxey, I think Maxey is I think that he, on any other team, he would be a starting shooting guard, but on your team, he would work amazing as a six-man. I know that when they tried it this year, it was bad, but if somehow you could get him good on the bench running a half-court, a full-court, transition while you're doing it, and then have, Jimmy, Tobias, Joel, and then just some head steady point guard next season, that would be the type of.
I still want Harden back though.
Obviously.
Not over Jimmy necessarily.
Yeah.
But since the Jimmy plan isn't really set in stone, because Jimmy's known to do a little bit of trolling.
I would not be surprised if he goes back to Miami.
That's what I mean. Yeah. I think if anything, you try to pull someone to Miami.
Yeah. Facts. Yeah.
Because Miami's
I think that people are looking and running right now for Miami, just because of how bad the depth is on that team and the contract situation that they're in with Duncan Robinson. Even Tyler Hero's not bad, but you got him tied up with a shit ton of money, and then you have Bam Adebayo on a max. You're going in there. That team is basically, if you're a star and you sign to Miami, that is what Miami is.
So here's my question: if we could keep Harden, but we'd have to give up Maxey to get Jimmy. Would you do it?
Oh, for sure. For sure.
I know. I think I would. But
a lot of people wouldn't. But that's because Sixers fans be smoking that crack. Literally talking the craziest shit. One of the players has one bad game. They're like, I knew this guy was mid all along. Just the most insane shit. But yeah, no, they're crazy if you would not trade for Jimmy Butler. Because you guys are favorites.
Fans love
you guys are favorites. If you have that starting lineup, I don't care what the depth is. If you have that starting lineup, I'm taking the Sixers. Maybe the Bucks give you a little run for your money, but any other team, there's not even close.
Philly fans love hard, but we hate harder because of how hard we love. If you're on, we will carry you through the streets and give you free food until you die.
Yeah.
But the second that you miss a jump shot from the elbow,
or say anything bad about the organization.
I don't represent all Philly fans, but I don't really give a fuck. Organization, the front office is doing front office things. They're not exceptional by any standard.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. As long as you're hitting the shots you need to be hitting and hitting a couple to make us ooh and ah a couple times. I don't know if they're smoking the crazy crack.
The crazy crack.
I don't know. I feel like Celtics fans are smoking more crazy crack than
Celtics. I mean, the craziest fan base is definitely number one Lakers. Then it's probably Celtics, then Sixers. I feel like, in my opinion, when it comes to
Jazz are sleeper crazy fans.
Yeah, I care so little about the Jazz.
I don't know anymore.
Cross my mind.
I don't know if this was Cavs fans or LeBron fans, but there was that multi-year stretch where they thought they were getting some crazy shit for Tristan Thompson, Shump, and the Nets pick.
Yeah. But I feel like that was also, like, they had the Warrior syndrome where, like, it's a bunch of people that aren't really, like, fans of the organization saying that
They're
shit.
right.
Yeah, well,
just riding.
Yeah, exactly. So I consider that a little bit different than what, like, no matter what year it is, the Lakers, the Celtics, and the Sixers are going to be saying some crazy shit about their team.
They're like, you don't think we can get KD for Tristan Thompson, Shump, and the next pick?
Second round, come on now. We got two of them.
KD's having a down year anyways. Averaging like 27.
He's only got 3 years left on his contract. So.
Basically inspiring.
We can cut that. We can cut that.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. I think that's all our time.
Wait. I want to end on this because I know these off the top of my head. It's the last trivia to end on.
Oh, yes.
The stat leaders in all 5 major stats. I know them all. I don't know
right now?
Jokic is leading assist.
I'm talking about all time. We can do right now.
I thought you were doing right now. Would you know right now, or do you know only all time?
Jokic is not leading assists. Harden is.
All time?
No, right now.
Oh, right now?
Harden's been all year.
Damn,
I know. Right now, I only know points and assists because it's Embiid and Harden.
Embiid, Harden.
All time, I know.
Let's do all time then. All time points is LeBron.
Yeah,
of course.
Johnny rebounds. Boy. I'm gonna go. Wilt.
That's correct.
Assist.
Young man John.
Is John Stockton?
Mm-hmm.
Is John Stockton?
Assist,
yeah. And then what are the other
blocks?
Blocks and steals.
Blocks and steals is a good one.
Blocks Kareem.
No, he's close though. It's 3.
I kind of want to say Shaq, but I feel like I don't want to say Shaq.
It's not Shaq.
Yeah, fair.
Timmy is 5 or 6.
Blocks all time.
I guess I'll say Wilt again.
Nope.
No, I didn't think that. I wasn't gonna.
I don't think they recorded blocks at that time.
Oh yeah, true. Old ass nigga. What is a?
I'm
thinking like Matumbo, but I don't think it is.
He's 2.
He's 2.
90s.
90s. Oh, Matumbo's a good.
Hakeem.
Yeah, Matumbo's a good guess.
Steals AI.
Nope.
Steals not.
AI didn't play long enough.
Steals. Is it?
Give me error. Give me error.
Is it that man?
90s.
Is it that man?
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
It's John Stockton?
It is John Stockton.
It is? Okay.
That man was a padder, okay?
I'll give you
high key.
Here's what I want to know off tops. Who do you think is the steals per game leader all time?
Steals per game?
It's different than John Stockton, you're saying?
It's different than John Stockton.
Okay.
Yes. Per game?
Per game.
Somebody that was just fishing for them and was bad on defense.
Is it modern or is it...
It's not? Is it Michael Jordan then?
No. It is modern. They're still playing.
They're still playing? Oh, steals per game?
Old ass motherfuckers still playing.
Are they a okay, wait, this is one hint. Are they a defensive player or are they a steal player? Like, do they just get steals or do they play defense?
He's been all defense.
Is he on the Heat?
Is it Pat Bev?
Mm-mm.
Is he on the Heat?
That was a bad guess.
Old ass. Who's old ass?
Chris Paul?
Christopher Emmanuel Paul.
Yes.
Steals per game leader.
Christopher Dog
all time.
Yeah.
Fraud ass.
He was a good defender in his heyday.
He was. He was with the Pelicans.
All defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he went to the Clippers and forgot to play basketball.
Who do you think the all-time blocks leader is for a guard?
All-time blocks leader.
Just became the all-time blocks leader this week.
He's definitely in this.
This week just became all-time blocks leader.
Russ?
No.
Nah, he doesn't go up enough for it. A lot of times he's just sleeping on defense.
It's a point guard. Point guard only. Not a shooting guard.
It's not Dame, for sure.
It's a Bev.
It's Pat Bev?
He's just so big, I'm like, maybe he just got a lot of bucks.
It's all-time among point guards.
Among point guards.
Okay,
No shot, it's Harden.
No.
Blocks?
That man's got 2 blocks in his career.
And they were like someone was going up and he was going like this.
No, he has the
little
behind
hand.
the backboard. He does. He did a couple of those.
Fuck, who was a...
It's crazy. It's someone you wouldn't expect.
Is he old?
Not that old.
Is he a defensive...
Yeah, super defensive player.
Who the fuck is like a crazy defensive guard right now? Marcus Smart.
It's Drew Holiday.
I was gonna guess
all
the
time,
bro. I should have known that. I love Drew Holiday.
Drew Holiday contests shots.
He actually contests shots at the rim. I feel like Marcus Smart usually is before the rim.
He could test like shots.
Yeah, when I was reading that, that's crazy. Yeah. And like all time.
Yeah,
point guard.
I'm proud of him, bro. I love Drew, bro, and I just love watching him play. Like,
I love the brothers that we have.
Yes, bro. All the Drew brothers are so good. I need to watch their teams more, but all the highlights I've seen from them are good.
And the Giannis brothers and the Brook Lopez. Even though Robin Lopez isn't really.
All the brothers in the NBA are good. I literally, the twins were the best. Markieff and Marcus were fucking hilarious because Markieff was just chilling 99% of the time, and then that was the only reason I could tell the difference between them. It's because like Marcus Smart was like yelling at the person after they do something dumb, and Markieff was just like running back on defense. All right, well, I think that's probably going to be it for this episode. I feel like we covered even more than I was planning to at the beginning, so that was good. Good to get in the rhythm. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like I said, if you want the affirmation comments, we will respond to you in the comments. Any platform. I think we have a TikTok now that you set up. We have YouTube. We'll probably get our podcast out on Spotify and stuff like that as well at some point. You guys, are we linking anything else in the description? I think that's pretty much it.
I think we're good.
Yeah. All right. Have a great day, guys, and thanks for tuning in. We'll be back.
Eat your vegetables.
Eat your vegetables. And we will probably be back on probably around Tuesday, Thursday, somewhere in that range. We'll be back.
Sounds good.
All right. Peace out, y'all.
Sayonara.